I also think the wrong lesson last night, I know there was anti-Trump sentiment in this country, but it really takes away from the fact that the other thing all three of those candidates had in common is they ran for something. They ran on a positive agenda of how they would actually make a difference in people's lives. And so,
Ken Martin,
look,
I
I
want to
think
jump in here because also you have people, maybe it's David Hogg, maybe it's Stacey Abrams. There are going to be people out there who are going to put their chips on certain kinds of candidates. And are you, as AOC said at the top of this show, denying the future by not embracing some of these candidates farther left?
Interesting take. And the reason why it's interesting because it kind of goes against what he said earlier about how the Democratic Party is this giant tent when everyone could just come into, meaning you could be a more, I guess, centrist Democrat, but you're still welcome there. What I've noticed with people like AOC especially is that they don't want to be center left. They don't even want to be left. They want to be far left. And they think that's the future of the party. They think that's the way they're going to get the most success and do what's best for the voters. Or maybe what's best for them. Not entirely too sure. I can assertly tell you that besides the fact that Zohran Mamdani got in and he is as far left as you can be because he's Democratic Socialist, that's not going to work everywhere else. People heard the word free. They heard regulation when it came to things that they cannot control or previously couldn't control, and they thought to themselves, okay, if these things were under control, I'd be able to survive. They heard rent control. They thought, okay, if I'm not paying $3,000 for an apartment, which is atrocious, I'd be able to survive here. They heard government-run grocery stores. Well, the grocery stores are this much, but grocery stores have a very slim margin. In other words, they don't make much money, so having it run by a government would be terrible. They thought that would make things so much easier. The buses are slow. If they make it free, it'd be faster, which is stupid. But you know what I'm saying? That's why he was able to win with such far left tactics. And a lot of them are pushing for even further left tactics, thinking that's going to win them the whole cake. It's not. It's going to win you some pieces here and there. But overall, that's not what people want. Just like no one wants far right tactics. People want someone that's more so in the middle. They don't mind going to left or right from time to time, but they do not want the extremes. No one likes extremes. No one likes extremes.